George is 79. He lives in a small, sunlit house at the end of a quiet lane. The birds know his garden. The mailman knows his name. The neighbors wave and he waves back. But here's what surprises most people. George lives alone, and he loves it. It wasn't always that way. After his wife passed, everyone expected him to fall apart. His daughter offered to move him in. Friends invited him constantly to keep him busy. Some even tiptoed around him, assuming silence meant sadness. But George felt something different. Not grief exactly, though. He missed her deeply. What he felt was space. And with time, that space became freedom. He began to notice the little joys again. The creak of the floorboards in the morning, the way sunlight spilled over his tea table, the quiet thrill of reading a book without interruption, singing to himself while watering the tomatoes. He wasn't trying to fill the silence. He was living in it. And for the first time in years, he felt enough. People confuse being alone with being lonely, but they're not the same. Loneliness is a hollow ache. It's being unseen. Being alone when chosen is something entirely different. It's where reflection lives, where memory breathes, where your soul has room to speak. George still loves people. He visits his daughter on weekends, volunteers at the library once a week, attends Sunday services, and always stays for tea afterward. But then he comes home, to his own rhythm, his own time. He listens to old jazz. He writes in his journal. He watches the birds land, one by one, on the fence post like quiet little visitors that ask nothing of him. He knows people worry. They ask, "Aren't you lonely?" He always smiles and says, "Not at all. I have company, my thoughts, my memories, and this moment." If you're over 70 and living alone, know this. You are not broken. You are not less. You are allowed to find peace in your own presence. Let your days be slow. Let your heart wander. Let silence be something soft, not something scary. Because living alone doesn't mean you're unloved. Sometimes, it just means you've finally learned how to be enough for yourself. Drop a comment if you've ever found peace in solitude. Subscribe for more stories, strength, and soulful reflections after 70.